Go.
Hi guys, we're back after like a couple of weeks, I guess. You know, we were busy with her brother's wedding and stuff like that. And then Charles, a YouTube fan, came over and
Hi, Charles.
came over and visited us for like a week. And he had a lot of fun. He was involved in the wedding ceremony and doing dancing and stuff like that. You'll see that when she when Rosemary posts the wedding video.
When I'm done combining it, it's not easy because of so many copyrights. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with YouTube, right? Any kind of music that you have in there, they flag it all and make it copyrights, and then you can't monetize it because they steal the money away from the video. It's like a racket, I think, actually. They do this because we've had videos where I've done it. It's supposed to be, you know, allowed, where they give you permission to use the music, and then after you've had the video up for a while, then all of a sudden they hit you with a copyright strike.
Exactly.
So they do it on purpose. They want you to pay for music to be able to use. But anyways, as I stated yesterday, I think, was it yesterday or the day before?
The day before.
Yeah, where we did that one video. I quit smoking, or attempting to quit smoking. I'm on day 13 now. Tomorrow will be day 14.
Only 13 today?
13.
Okay.
13 today, yeah, because I quit on Saturday, so, you know, that was a couple of Saturdays ago.
Okay.
And so anyways, boy, I'll tell you what, the first 3 or 4 days, oh, what a nightmare. It's like, you know, after smoking for 53 years I've smoked for. And I'm a heavy smoker. I mean, I smoked 2 to 3 packs a day. So, you know, the kind of thing. And so you talk about, you know, like nerve-wracking type thing. And the biggest thing, you know, now the cravings have kind of gone away, but I've gotten to the point where I'm moody, right? It's like things that normally don't bother me are like irritate me, right? It's like Rose will say something or whatever that normally it's like it would go in one ear and out the other and shoot her in the head, right? Kind of thing. Now what did we say? Deflect and come back into my brain. And so anyways, so you know, I'm sorry about that, hon. I don't mean to do it, but the way I fix this is. See, I still have the pack of cigarettes that I was smoking, right? When I quit, and it still has 5 in it, right? That's what it had when I decided to quit smoking. And so I have this here, so I can have a cigarette anytime I want. But I gave you the lighter. Right, to light it, so like if I irritate you too much, right?
Yeah.
And you know,
I can light the cigarette.
You can light a cigarette for me. So have I irritated you enough here?
No, not yet.
Ooh, I like where you got that
The
lighter.
Nah. Nah, you don't.
Not yet, huh? I'm gonna have to try something to irritate her more.
Yeah, you don't irritate me that much yet. No, I guess it's normal, folks. You know, I guess most of our viewers, I've seen many of our comments stating their withdrawal. You know. Yeah,
people who have smoked.
Period.
If you've never smoked, you don't understand what it's like.
But I do kind of understand, guys, how it's worked, because, like for example, even though I don't take rice as my vices because it's the meal that we were used to, but even just imagining not having a rice every day, would always give us like irritation, or so you take something that gives you an enjoyment and satisfaction.
Right. Well, because a lot of people like to eat, right? That's like their comfort type of thing.
Yeah, so I know how hard it is, and Randy here is just trying to manage the fighting every day, and every day it's getting better every day, and there are times that he's really wanting to smoke, But
yeah.
as you see, I have the lighter, and but anyway, I always tell him
I'm
that
gonna beat you up and get that later.
you have to change or you have to quit smoking, not because I nag you about it or
No,
I
you-
ask
you-
you to stop it.
you never.
It should start from within, from his decision, so that he will make it.
She never even noticed I quit smoking for 2 days.
Yeah, that was funny,
I
guys.
had to tell her, right? Hey, hon, have you noticed anything? That I haven't been smoking?
Yeah, that was funny, guys.
No, I haven't. I haven't noticed that.
I thought I did something really, really bad, because one morning, one afternoon, he's like going into me and asking, "You didn't really notice something?" Like what? And I was asking, like what? And then me taking a nap every afternoon. I said, yeah, it's normal. I do take a nap sometimes. Because in my mind as well is already there. Like our daily life is just like every morning, we got up and we have coffee. And then in my mind, even though he's not doing it, in my mind is already there. Like in my mind is seeing him having the smoke, and I would tell him, switch on the fan, switch on the fan, because so that the smoke will not, go into me. And so, and he said, yeah, I don't, why, what's wrong? I said, are you sick? I was asking, are you sick? And I said, you really? And then he will come back to me like, you really didn't notice? I mean, what's wrong with you, Juan? Something's wrong? Are you sick? And I say, you didn't notice that I quit smoking 2 days ago?
You didn't notice that I haven't smoked 6 packs of cigarettes by that time?
Yeah. It's really amazing. But you know how our mind kind of manipulate us? Because every day I would just go out and come inside the house, sit on the computer, talk to him a little bit, or most of the time, because I'm just outside, and then in my mind I was thinking that if I didn't see him smoking, I would just thought that he just have a break a little while, and he will light a cigarette in a while. But thanks God, he is on 13 days now, and hopefully more better days.
Hopefully, but I don't know. We'll see. As far as health wise, in the, like 2 weeks, the only thing I've noticed that's different is the fact that I don't cough quite as much. But I'm not sure that's a good thing, because after smoking for 53 years, obviously my lungs are full of all kinds of crap, right? And then all of a sudden I'm not coughing to, like cough the crap out.
Yeah.
And so I force myself to cough to try and get that crap out of there.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
Hopefully that's
everything has its pros and cons.
My brother quit smoking, right? And he had this really, really bad cough. Brother Jovan. He really quit smoking like a year ago, and he had a really, really bad cough, to the point that, but then he just healed. I think the doctor have advised also that that's the withdrawal period. I don't know. And then now he's healed. I mean, he's not coughing anymore, and he's not back into smoking. He's doing fine. So yeah, same thing will happen to you.
If I really want a cigarette, I know now to look to see where you took your bra off at.
It's here. But anyway.
So
how are you guys? How is everyone? Thank you. Again, I'm going to say thank you for our Google AdSense pin, and now we can start receiving our revenue, which basically from all of you, by you watching our videos.
Well, we already have the revenue, but YouTube works it where you have to get this pin through the mail.
Yeah.
That's how they like verify your address or whatever. And of course on your channel it never showed up.
It never did.
So it took like 4 months before you could actually do it on the computer.
Exactly.
And I don't understand why YouTube doesn't make it where you can just do it on the computer to start with, like online banking and everything else. Of course not.
Money matters.
Well, yeah, because they're just using the money for months.
Yeah.
But anyways, now we got it, and so we'll get payment on this channel.
Hopefully.
We don't do this for the money anyways, because we don't really need the money.
Hoy,
what?
we need money because we have projects to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, for stuff like that, yeah. But I mean, as far as us personally, you know, I certainly don't need it for Yossi, which is the same as cigarettes. They call Yossi cigarettes here.
Yeah, so, he provided his. You know.
Yeah, I've already saved like what, almost $100.
Yeah, by not just smoking cigarettes for 2 weeks, which is
for 2 weeks,
which is a good thing. Now I can buy more of my makeups, more new dress,
more of your makeup,
new sling bag.
Okay, yeah, you can get all that. So, anyways, this was supposed to be a video about part 2 of your life.
Really? Oh yeah. But okay. So where did we end?
I think
I was in high school, I guess.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, and that's when you came across your first boyfriend.
No.
Or no.
The first Filipino boyfriend took place after many years of staying in Manila.
Oh, yeah.
Because after high school graduation, I went straight to Manila thinking that I would have college, or, you know, I can get college education there, but it didn't happen as I planned, because as I started making money, I don't know, guys, that's the same. Does the same thing happen to you guys when you started making money? You will never really think that going into college or getting a college education will really help you in getting a job, because you are already there. You are making money and you're having a job. So you know, when
it depends on what it is.
Yeah, but I'm not encouraging young guys or the youth of today not to get college education, because it's really, for me, it's really good to have because it's like a backup, like a backbone of your whatever goals you set up in your life. But it depends on every person. So
we have the over in the States, we have like the trades, which is like trade school and stuff like that. And but not many young people want to go into the trades because it's too much like fucking work.
Yeah.
Right. So they all want to go into college and do like white collar stuff, you know, computer programming, and banking, and business management, and so that or you know, women's suffrage, you know, degrees.
Yeah.
They have all this weird crap over there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
So anyway, my high school, my 3 years of high school as a working student was never easy. It never did. And they say that high school life is happy, is supposed to be a happy school life, but I didn't have those experience. What?
Let me see this. Hon, what happened to this hand? What happened to that finger?
This one, that's a very long story.
Oh, that looks like a, you know, fuck you, fuck you crooked people out there.
Oh, you're a bully. Stop being a bully.
Hey, I'm stopping.
I have a human rights.
Right? Hey,
no, I get this one.
If you don't like it.
I cut this. I mean, my brother cut it when I was like 7 or 6 years old. We were playing on the coconut shell, guys, and I was like piling it on top of each other, and then I'm putting my hand onto that, and then there's my brother, which is a year older than me, keep on chopping the coconut shell, and then I didn't listen because, you know, we're just kids, so I keep on piling it. So when he chopped, so he cut. Actually, this one cut until to the bone. It has only a little skin here. And then this finger also has a cut. This one has a cut, but this one is the major cut. So it does cut the...
It had multiple fingers?
Yeah, the three of them. Three of them in the middle. And so the reason why it becomes crooked, it was not straight, because way back then my father didn't brought me to the hospital. He just wrapped it with a cloth, and he chewed some guava leaves, the young guava leaves, and that's our antibiotic, and that's our medicine in the old days, even today. So he wrapped it really straight, you know, and I never had any idea that the bone can still repair itself. So because I think it did repair.
Didn't you say that Somebody stepped on it?
Yeah.
After he did
So to continue the story, it was very painful. That's the most thing I remember, but it was not as painful as the third day where my brother, the same brother who cut it, stepped on it again unintentionally when I was sleeping. So then by that time, I think, because it doesn't take so much time for the skin or bone to reconcile with each other, you know, heal by itself. So it was really, really, the only thing I remember is that I never let anyone touch it again, even my father.
Yeah, you wouldn't
because
let,
it was,
wouldn't let him reset
yeah,
it.
it was really, really very painful. So I said, I just let it. So they didn't open it because it was like bleeding. And I know it was really very painful. So that's why it's crooked. But if my brother didn't step on it, I know it will be straight. But you know, it's like this now.
Yeah.
This fingers of mine makes me.
So does it hurt now, hon?
During cold days, yeah.
During cold days?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as cold days in
I mean,
Philippines.
like rainy days or something, and it produces a keloid over here a little bit. And this one is painful every time it hits, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But so far, it's, you know, I'm glad that it was not cut completely
All the way off.
all the way up. And I
Of
never
course,
thought
you said it was
that
cut most of the
Yeah.
way off, right?
I never thought that bone can heal when you were young. But it does not, you know, like for example, this one, you can make it
Crack.
like this, crack. This one does not.
Oh, yeah,
So maybe it
it's
has
not
no...
good to crack. It's not good to crack your knuckles anyway.
I know.
Son.
So, but anyway.
That'll lead to arthritis.
So that was, that's what short part of my childhood, which is, I can say, unforgettable. It will always be with me and in my memories. The high school days was also not so exciting because I was working. You know, I had to get up early morning. I had to do my job. I had to clean. I had to wash dishes. I had to do laundry. And aside from, you know, getting my studies.
So after you graduated high school, what did you do?
I fly right away to Manila, thinking that I can get my college education while working.
Oh, yeah.
But my plan didn't go well, and because maybe God has a better plan for me. So I ended up...
Yeah, and here she is now. Anyways, just kidding.
So I ended up having so many different kind of jobs, and I also started to really develop my Tagalog skills. Tagalog is our national language, guys. Because I had a Visaya, I am a Visaya.
That's a language that you know.
That's a native dialect.
Right?
That's my
right.
Primary language. That's my main language.
And you had never been to Manila yet, where you had to use Tagalog?
I did a few weeks because of the vacation with my uncle, but yeah. So I had to learn Tagalog also because in our work, in our job, where we applied for a job, we're not allowed to.
Whoa!
Oh my
Rusty,
goodness!
what are you
Hold
doing?
on, guys.
The dog's trying to knock.
So
Rusty the dog is trying to knock everything over here.
So my first job was in a canteen, you know, in an eatery.
Yeah.
And
that was what your
with my aunt. Shout out to Chang Jingarin that. Until today, they are still doing a food business. So until today, they have a restaurant,
right? And
we call it canteen. And so I was there, and my first job, because of course I didn't know any job yet. So my first job was washing the cooking pots. You know, all those cooking pots, the big wok.
Here, I might as well put the cigarettes in there too. Since I don't have a lighter.
You're funny. It should be on the right side.
Oh, it should be over there, huh?
Yeah.
There we go.
So anyway.
Winston woman.
So anyway, that was my first job. And washing the cooking pots, all the big wok, all the big cooking pots, which is, you know, how the cooking pots are. It really makes your hand dirty. And doing dishes. And every morning, I will I will get up earlier than the rest of my coworkers because I had to go with my aunt to the market.
Well,
you know,
well. On the bright side, when you were washing those pans, you could get down in the cracks very good with that finger.
Yeah. And so, guys, I had to go with my aunt and my uncle in the market, which is Balintawak Market at the moment. Before, what is that now?
What?
Like 20 years ago?
What, when you were there?
Yeah. I think
well, what do you
it
know?
was really.
You're 39. You're going to be 40 here pretty quick.
It was really a muddy place and a place you never want to go. It's very dirty. Everything is dirty. I had this. That's
What's today? The 6th?
Yeah.
Oh, only 4 more days until your birthday. It's the birthday girl.
Yeah.
You'll have to send her presents.
It's okay, guys. So I had.
I'm not giving her anything. I'm gonna try and steal that
what?
later.
Are you gonna do an interview, or are you gonna let me talk, or you wanna talk?
Now you have to tease you. Otherwise, I'll get grouchy.
So anyway, guys, the market at a very young age. I think I was like 18 when I first went to Manila. I developed a strong muscle because I had to carry those big shopping bags where my aunt put all the vegetable, all the meat in it. I have to follow her all the time, wherever she goes. And that was 3 years of a life. I was working there, but then I really learned a lot in that first work experience. I learned to develop my confidence, like talking with other people.
You've got nice Winstons.
Develop my relationship with other people, with other workers. What else? That is also the place where I learned cooking, how to cook.
How long did you have that job for?
3.
3 years?
That's my first job as a canteen girl.
And so
I learned how to do barbecue there. I cooked barbecue. I was the one who sell barbecue on the street. But of course, the profit goes to aunt, because I work for her. But yeah, I learned on my first job, guys. I learned a lot of things from cooking, from talking with other people, from being confident, from being me. And so credit to my aunt and to all my workers who have shared the knowledge with me.
So how did you, what made you decide to get a different job?
After 3 years, because it was just like a stepping stone, and there will be more family of my aunt want to work with her and learn. It's like a basic step when you're in Manila. So after 3 years, my aunt would told us that, okay, maybe it's time for you to find a new job. Not because she wanted us to separate from her, but to experience another kind of job. So in
other words, you weren't working out very well.
I was according to my aunt, I was a very good worker. I am very obedient. I learn fast. Yeah. That's why until today we have a very good relationship. And when we have a time to talk, she would really tell me that no worker that she have that has my ability,
Isn't that the aunt that helped you out?
Yeah.
When you were having trouble on the pig farm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she's the same aunt that I borrowed money when I got here and I had trouble. And so my second job, which was also not food industry, excuse me, guys, but a cell phone store.
Oh, you worked at a cell phone store?
Yeah, I worked for a cell phone store for another 3 years.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, 3 years. But you know how much my salary was then back then?
What?
It was 150 pesos per day.
150 per day?
Yes, that's $3 per day. Yeah, and
it's $3 now. What was it back then? Because the exchange rate was
it's not $3 now. It's more. The minimum wage of today, especially in Manila, is 550 pesos or something.
Nah.
We had 150 pesos because way back then, the transportation fare of a bus is only 7 pesos. Was only 7 pesos.
Right.
Yeah, from
but I don't know how much a peso was worth back then.
I don't know.
In relation to American money.
I don't know, but
right now, let's see, what is it? 54 to 54 pesos to the dollar. That's what it is today. Yeah. I don't know what it was back then. I have no idea. Maybe you guys can look it up and tell us.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't remember lacking any money during that time I was working, because you know me, I am not a materialistic person. I am more into what is my needs, what are my needs. So I provided my food, I provided my room. We call it room. We don't have the apartment because obviously we cannot, by our salary, we cannot afford the apartment. It's like a bed space.
It's like a boarding room.
Yeah, a boarding room, which was like, I don't remember, but maybe that was 600 pesos a month way back then. Yeah, and food, and not only that, even earning that little amount of money, I was still able to send some to my mom here.
Oh yeah.
And my sisters, so it's for me, those experiences and those types of job was just like a preparation for a better job. That's what I always thought.
So
it's
only
an experience.
How long did you work for the cell phone company?
I worked for a cell phone company for another 3 years, and that's a very long experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, another 3 years.
Did you enjoy it? I have to go and get another beer, guys. So enjoy yakking. I'll go get another beer. So I don't need the cigarettes because they're already here. So.
It's getting long, guys. So anyway, I was at the cell phone store for 3 years, and another work experience and another learning experience. You learn a lot of stuff too, and you meet different kinds of people, different kinds of customers. And English, Tagalog people, or Bisaya people, or Korean, different kinds of people, because it's in the mall. So if you know the mall, Araneta Center in Cubao, Quezon City, that's where I worked for 3 years. And that was fun. And then after that, I had to, I had the feeling of I need to apply for a better higher job, but that requires computer learning. You have to know how to operate or use a computer, which I did not know back then. So I had to quit the job, and then with what my savings was, the government, the barangay before, during that year, I don't remember what that year, but they provided free computer education, basic knowledge of computer in the barangay, which is only 1 day or few, like 3 hours in every, like once a week. We have to go like Sunday, because that's only the free time of an instructor. So I learned computer for 6 months. The basic computer, and then after that I applied for a cashier job. So because I already know computer, until I work on Andox Litzen Corporation for a year. And then after that, I went to my uncle, which is the same aunt that I worked in the beginning, and in a food company or food store, was also the one that introduced me to that job. So I got hired, and I think more on this part on our next video, because this one is getting long, honey. It's already 28 minutes.
No, that's okay.
So here is Randy. We're gonna say hi to you.
People like long videos.
No,
besides they put more ads on them.
I know, but it's kind of long.
Yeah. That's all right. It's only 20. Yeah, we've had videos that are like 45 minutes long. A lot of people have said you have longer videos.
Yeah, I know.
If they get bored, they'll just shut it off and go to
people
another channel.
have different opinions on how to do video, guys. For me, I think 25 minutes or 20 minutes would be just enough. Longer than that is it will bore them.
The hardest part is the longer the video gets, the harder it is to upload. You know, because I don't know. It seems like the bigger the file gets,
That's right.
The more hard it is.
So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for listening to my story. Hopefully we can I can get Randy to talk on his part 2 of his life. And thank you, Honey Pie, for joining me in this interview today.
Where's that lighter? Ooh. There's 2 lighters in here.
Is this the lighter you want to see or the bra? So anyway,
I better give it back to you, otherwise I'll probably light up a smoke.
Guys, we have been planning to do this interview or to this this video, but Randy keeps changing his mind every day. And like yesterday, we planned to do a video, and then he said, "I don't think I want to do that today."
Wait, and and just what happened today? Right? You were saying, "Well, I don't think I feel like doing a video today." You said.
Yeah, because guys, when your partner, when your interviewer is grouchy or irritating, I don't think the interview will goes well,
I'm the monster.
So it's anyway.
Hey kids, be careful! The monster's back.
So anyway, I have to deal with the grouchiness and the irritation that he's having, but it's okay. See you in the next video, guys, and thank you for staying with us. Thank you for your love and support to our channel.
Cheers.
Love you all, guys.
Thanks for joining in, and hopefully I'll do good on the smokes for another day.
Salute to all of you. Thank you everyone for the support. And
hi, Charles.
Charles will be going back to the USA in a few days. And thank you for staying with us, Charles. I hope you really enjoyed your stay. Yeah, and I hope I did well in entertaining and attending, making you breakfast.
Oh, yeah, breakfast and lunch and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think he had a lot of fun over here.
I think so.
The truth. But yeah, we enjoyed talking with him. Because we have a second house over here that people can rent. We didn't charge him any rent for this, but anyways, he
gave us so much also for the donation. Thank you, Charles, for the really big amount you donated on our Foot Road project. Thank you very much, and thank you. God bless you. See you guys. Bye.
All right. Adios.
American man, Filipino wife here. Bye bye.
Yeah.